Okay, so vitamins, cravings. We'll start with cravings because they will feed into the vitamin things, why we could use some vitamins. So throughout our lives, we have some cravings for this and that and the other. And it is said that sometimes we have these cravings because we are unbalanced with the micronutrients, which is the vitamins in the body and the minerals. The micros. I know we've been through it so many times, but it's so fun to hear it again. I love these subjects. Yes,
It's a good review.
it is because every time we're like, okay, we do it, and then sometimes we sip into another lifestyle, and then
You forget.
yeah, we forget. So there are a gazillion amount of multivitamins out there, and sometimes we decide, oh, maybe I need creatine, maybe I need magnesium, maybe I need blue green algae, maybe I need vitamin A, maybe I need the B's only, and we take these single ones. And of course, first and foremost, always check with doctors. Check your blood, check with your doctors. Do we need something? Do we not? Are we good? Are we not good? But one thing that I think is recommended through the school that I went through, they were like every single human in the Western world can benefit from a multivitamin, organic, whole food, alive. Okay, and I don't think I'm supposed to like give brands, but I do like the brand of Vita Code, CODE. It has all of they have for women over 50. And then if there's women under 50 here, there is a few, definitely. There is for you as well. And so then we don't have to be like, oh, and they are perfectly put together as recommended what our organs are needed and what our brain, heart, lungs, muscles, the whole daily thing. And then we don't have to be like, oh, I'll just do the B's. No, I'll just do this. And we get in and out of our vitamin intakes and we take them for a while and then we feel, oh, I feel like I don't need it anymore. Then we take a pause, then we'll take it again, then we got right, depending on the season and what we're eating.
And is that online only?
No, Vita Code vitamins, you can find them at all the natural grocers.
Okay.
And Whole Foods for you who live close to the Whole Foods.
Okay, and natural grocers scrutinizes all their manufacturers and companies.
Oh, good.
So you can feel assured that you're paying for what you're
Getting, yes, I do like that.
versus the cheap stuff at.
Yeah, we don't go there for not for these things. I'm going to make sure that we have original sound because now it's back on original sound because I know that was better than the other one. Back off of it. Okay. Yes. So just yeah. So we start talking about vitamins already because they tie into each other so much because we have cravings when we are lacking in certain vitamins, minerals that we can find in these multivitamins, and maybe we need it. Maybe we're like, no, I don't like to take powdery vitamins or liquid vitamins. They are the German ones that are amazing. You can, it's bio individuality again. Like, do we like it? Do we not like it? Do we want to take it in from food only? That's why I also sent out the second PDF just like 15 minutes ago. Colleen, I'll send it to you after. I want your email. And then
Great.
and then okay, so because some of us, like, I'm not taking vitamins in forms, and it goes in waves, right? And we want to get it from our food. And then there is a list there, if you would like to look at it, which has the foods and what vitamin and mineral is in the foods, or vice versa. What vitamins and minerals we can find in certain whole foods. Because it's nice to see, oh, maybe I should eat some more of this, maybe some more of that. Oh, maybe I lacked on the sweet potatoes for a while. Maybe I lacked on carrots. Maybe I lacked on red beets or what not. There's so much out there.
Yeah.
There's so much input out there.
Yeah.
So see what works for you. So the cravings occur when we have a deficiency of vitamins or minerals in our body. That's one thing, and you have the whole PDF. It says lots of other things too. Our moods, stress, fear, boredom. Boredom is a big one. And so then we're like, oh, let's do something. Let's go do something. We have to eat whole foods to stay balanced. And sometimes we have cravings because the food balance on our plate is not even. Anybody feels like that happens sometimes. Yay, me. More often than not. Yes, right? Because we're like, oh, let's eat this for like a week. And then we're like, oh, missed that. So that's why we have the multivitamins, because they will help a little bit or a lot. Okay, so those,
Fill in the gaps.
the filling in the gaps, that's it. Sometimes we just need water. Sometimes we just need a glass of water. Yeah, we forget. We forget that. With the smoothies, for you who do the smoothies for this cleanse, you get plenty of water because you mix your smoothies with water. Unless you get bored and you mix your smoothies with coconut milk, that's fine too. Or hemp milk. I picked up the hemp milk because coconut causes a lot of mucus for me, so I skipped the coconut milk. But the hemp milk, and it tastes like. I've had it before a few times, and I couldn't really do it. But this time I'm like, oh, it tastes like earth, tastes like garden.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, it feels very whole.
Okay.
And it is a superfood, so it has lots and lots of vitamins and minerals in it, and phytonutrients, which we'll talk about in the superfood chapter. Okay, so we have our cravings for this and that and the other. Is our food plate balanced? Is there fats, protein, and carbs on our food plate? If not, there'll be some lack, right? And then, are we bored? Are we picking up a glass of water and a book instead of a bag of something? Yeah. What are we feeding? It's hard. It's hard to not do that. So that's why we're doing these classes and listen to these things, because it helps us to take a little side step to the side, taking this road instead. So. Was there anything else with the cravings? I think that was it. Yeah, it resets. Okay, we have the whole thing. You can read through your PDF and listen and see what fits your craving, lack of something for your craving. And it's another thing that's not listed on this PDF is that the last thing we eat is usually what the body craves. We know how that goes. If we eat sugar, it's a quick energy, and then we want more sugar. Quick energy. We want more sugar. Quick energy. So if we eat a balanced meal or protein, carbs, and fats, then the blood sugar is not rushing up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's more stable. And then we have less cravings. With that said, vitamins, most of them are water soluble, so we drink water. And some friend of mine told me that when she takes her vitamins, it's really good because she usually drinks a whole glass of 10 ounces of water at that time, and because you have to get them down somehow. But they're liquid. There's liquefied too. We definitely want to focus on eating our vitamins and minerals. That's why we're here, right? We don't want to be dependable on vitamins, but from a jar, but we might need them to get back on track. Okay, and forever and ever, who knows? There is another thing. Some of them are water soluble, but then we have the vitamins A, D, E, K. 4 vitamins, A, D, E, and K. They are not being picked up in the body unless we also take omega oil 3 and 9.
So it's a fat.
It's a fat. It needs a fat. It might be picked up, like, so if you have fish in your diet, yeah, you get some in. Okay, that's good. And if you have other foods that have omegas in them, some flax and some this and that. However, I will reference my homeopathic doctor in Sweden that helped me through a lot of things when I was a child and when I was pregnant and all these things, and I had celiac disease. She said to me that there is no person in the entire Western world who lives with a house that has lamps, computers, and is outside in the sun, and there is nobody who can get all the omega 3s and 9s, the omega oils, omega fatty acids that you need into your system to absorb and transport these other vitamins, or just in general for your healthy skin, or which is, if our skin is a little dry on the outside, then rest assured it's a little dry on the inside too. So we all need omega oils. We need the 3 and we need the 9. We don't need to go and chunk in all the fish oil that we can see. They have D in them, and some of them, and they have calcium in them, some of the fish oils. So what happens when we start eating fish, and now I'm going off a little bit. We got to do the fish. We got to do the oil subject too because it goes with the vitamins. When we eat the fish oils that we buy in the store, oh, it has D and calcium. Great, we need that. Okay, and they go hand in hand because they need each other and they need the oil so they can go through the system. And if we're deficient in it and your doctor says take it, you take it. But if you just like no overall health, I recommend taking flax oil and a multivitamin, and then you get your whole array of vitamins and minerals and the oil. But because if you say you're taking other supplements that, or say you take a multivitamin that has the D and this calcium in it, and then you buy a fish oil, you're like, okay, great, I'm doing the oil because that's like the strongest and it's a really good oil. Then just check that it doesn't have fortified vitamins in the fish oil and you take your multivitamin at the same time. I just wanted to make that clear because then our liver has to work too much because we have those A, D, E, and K are being stored in our body for use when we need to. So if we overtake it, that's when we go to the doctor and it's like, well, you have too much D in your liver or something like that, right? And we're like, oops, too much. Okay, then we need to move that along somehow. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Zoom girls, Zoom ladies, room ladies, Zoom room.
There is a little controversy about flax oil being rancid.
True, okay?
So you have to be careful.
Yes, I have, somebody told me that. Oh, Marie, the flax oil, it can ferment in your stomach or something like that. Barleon's flax oil,
It's the brand.
cold pressed, you have to keep it in the fridge, will not ferment.
Okay.
But it's maybe the Barleon's in capsules that you can keep on the counter, maybe. I don't, we have to contact the company. Anyway, I just wanted to say flax and fish, they are like any of those.
Okay.
The highest omega oil is the superfood that we come to later, but it's also the oil, we should say it now, it's the krill oil. Krill.
Mm-hmm.
Krill, it's from the little baby fish.
It's vegan.
It's very vegan. Is it vegan? No.
Krill?
A krill is a very, very, very small shrimp, right? That the whales eat in heaps.
Right.
And it's very high in the very beneficial omegas for humans.
Okay.
It has quite the flavor. So yes, any of those. You have flax oil, controversy. I've been doing barley and flax oil since I was 28. I'm 58. I think I'm good. Feel good.
But you can also get flax oil out of the flax seed too.
Yeah, you
when
can.
You grind it.
Yes, you can. If you grind it, sometimes it's just if our digestive system is compromised, if it's like tired, it doesn't always absorb it. It goes through. If it's a flat, but if you grind it, possibly if you do, yeah.
But now there's another controversy.
I'm glad you're here. Tell me.
With flaxseed.
Okay.
It can give you too much estrogen.
Okay,
so
yeah.
You have to not overload.
Overload is not, we download. We do balance. That's why we're taking this class so that we can hear about all these different things and we're like, oh, what should I do? Oh, okay, I'll balance.
Yeah.
I'll balance, okay? I can tell you one thing I didn't do. I didn't balance the other night. That was during the cold day. We had a cold day for somebody who's listening to this after. Here in Colorado, it was a snowstorm all on Wednesday. So I'm like, okay, buckwheat. Love buckwheat. Yeah. So I cooked myself some buckwheat and it's on the cleanse list. I'm on the smoothies. Okay, it should work well. So it's the cream of buckwheat. It's very good. It's healthy. It cleans out our cholesterol in the body if there is any. Okay, and if you eat I ate too much because I had a buckwheat baby. Yeah, so it takes a long time. Buckwheat stays a long time in your digestive tract. So that's just, okay, balance. Just balance. Small portions. Like, how big is our stomach?
Yeah,
like our fist, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's just like our fist. No! How is that possible? Okay, so just think about that when we eat too. Small portions. I mean, not small, just satisfying portions, okay?
Yeah.
So we have done cravings and we have done vitamins. We have a list we can look at. We do our very best to eat a balanced whole food plate to get our vitamins and minerals from our food if it's possible. If not, if we feel like, wow, I'm lacking this or that, okay, well, then we supplement with a whole food vitamin, not the synthetic ones. We read the label and we make sure it's whole. Labels, sometimes there's more than one label. Okay, so we do that. And then we take our essential oil. We don't need to add omega-6 to our oil intake because it is in a lot of the processed foods. It's in every single processed foods in the whole world, right? Those are the oils that we do not want to eat. And we do because some of these cravings that we have them because they are the foods that we get, that we have cravings for, they are addicting.
Yeah.
They are addicting, and so we have to somehow break that pattern. And then we do that once or twice a year with a cleanse, and then we start over, and then we're like, okay, that's good. And then we're like, once it's okay, but then we're like, no, it's actually really bad. So and also omega-6 is something that the body can synthesize or make on its own, so we don't need to add that.
Is that trans fat?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are the canola oil, the safflower oil. Oh gosh, there's more.
Crisco.
Yeah, Crisco is another one. There is grapeseed oil. They are making them differently. There are some health food options with them. I've seen, because I was surprised to see that it was cold pressed with 3 and 9 in, so they fortified them.
Okay.
But if we have cholesterol issues, we stay away from all of the omega-6 oils, which is the ones that you don't have to have in the fridge. If you don't have to have,
Right.
well, olive oil is certainly a good one. And if you do the smoothies, put a little olive oil, put your flax oil into the smoothies too. There is a lot of flax in these powders that we are taking, some of us. Yes, no, you're drinking a smoothie. Oh, good. I was like, that's good. Yay, water. Okay, smoothie water. So that's good to know. Vitamins and omega-3 and 9 goes hand at the same time, or A, D, E, and K is just going through. It has nothing to attach to and do its job.
So
Yes.
coconut oil.
Yeah.
The virgin.
Yeah. Let's touch on that as we bridge our way over to diets. Okay. I'm going to close this one right here now. I don't have to look at that anymore. So, coconut oil for some people is totally fine. Yeah, please do. They're very tasty.
Oh, thank you.
It's just so you know, it's just water with like somebody walked by a fruit, and it's kind of that flavor. Okay, so coconut oil. Standard process is saying that it works well with our cleanse. So they have done immense amount of research. So we're going to go with that, right? Now, then we come to different diets, and some diets, okay, why should we go on a diet? I don't know. Maybe we should just eat whole foods that we like and enjoy that diet. That's the best diet that we can do, if you ask me. But then of course we do diets for different reasons. And the reason the diets work, I'm going to loop back to the coconut oil with this whole conversation. And then the diets all work because none of these diets have processed foods in them, right? It's not like, oh, let's do a diet of just processed foods. No, we don't do that. We do diets of vegan, paleo, keto, pescatarian. What else do we do? We do the blood type diet that I feel strongly about. Some do, some don't, and this and that, right? And none of those diets lists processed foods. And just to touch back to what does processed foods do? They are put together with these hydrogenetic oils, the six oils, the highly processed foods that our body doesn't need. It just gets stored and plaques are built. So we take we take that away, but then, okay, then we eat the processed foods and it has this and that. And we're like, it tastes so good, I can eat it. Okay, so when we eat it, and those oils have to be heated up so much to glue this processed food together or coat it, so then it comes down in our digestive system and it becomes an explosion of heat for our belly to have to digest. You have to release all the enzymes, all the juices in our body that helps us to get rid of it, and some of the things, the processed foods that we eat, the body like, okay, we're done. We have to nourish the organs now, so we have to pull some of the other foods that we actually can use. So then sometimes the processed foods that gets, the body wants to, of course, get rid of it, but sometimes it can't, so it just stores it on the side because there's more incoming. Oh, more is coming. Oh, another minute, more's coming. And it's like, oh boy. So the body, this is one thing that caught my eye when I learned about these things. I was like, whoa. So the body puts like a strong net around it. I think it's the blood. He was like, okay, let's push that processed food particle to the side. Here's more, that one too, and that one too. We net them up, and we can't deal with them because they're just going to have to hang out around an organ or something, or around a joint, or wherever they hang out in our body, and then they stay there. And we don't want that. We want them to be out of the body. So
is that
called inflammation.
Insulin resistance?
That's a good big word. So I don't need insulin resistance. I think
that's what causes
it could be what causes it, but also if there is nothing but processed foods coming down instead of whole foods, eventually the body will become insulin resistant, and because it can't deal with it. So it just like, okay, here's some more inflammation, here's some more inflammation, here's some more inflammation, and I'm going to deal with whatever food you're taking down. So that's where the different diets work. Whole foods is, of course, the best option ever of all the different diets. And if we can reach for a whole food instead of a processed food, it would be so awesome for all of us to the end of times, right? So now the diets, in the blood type diet, this just a little side note, we're going to talk about blood type diet for a moment, is that, okay, so we have all the other diets, pick whatever diet you want or none. The blood type diet is based, some of you know it, maybe not, is based on blood type A, vegan, okay, but I'm going to rein it back. Blood type O, the first blood type, the caveman diet. The blood type, if you have blood type O, it is said, I have blood type O, I tried hard to become a vegan for all my 30s. Breakouts, it was awful. I wanted to so bad. Because of all my yoga, right? And so I had to readjust. I learned about the blood type diet. It helped me. Blood type diet O is carnivores. Protein, roots, vegetables, berries. Sticks and stones, right?
Yeah.
That's the carnivore. That's like, imbalance again, right? But it just works better for blood type O. There was no coconut oil involved in those times, right? Because we came from places where there was no coconut oil. So now I'm reining back to that coconut oil. So blood type O doesn't process coconut the same way as blood type A, for instance. Right? There's books written about it. You can find lists if you wanted to. But that was my coconut oil talk right there. For some it works, and for some it doesn't. Okay. Blood type B is the most blessed blood type because they came after. So here comes blood type O. We live in our caves. We eat the roots and the sticks, and we hunt. And then comes blood type B. Then blood type O is like, what's outside the cave? Start walking around the earth a little bit and checking out and see what's going on, and start eating a little bit from the fields and harvest and doing, let's grow some grains. They come up with all of that. And the dairy, they're like, let's milk the cow. Or something like that, along that line.
Yeah.
So blood type B, they spread around the world a little bit further out from the cave, and their digestive tract is much more tolerable. Okay, with dairy and with grains. And then after that was the blood type A, and they are the ones who reached the coastal lines, if I'm not mistaken, right? Even before the plates had started to come apart. And so they started to live a little lighter. Fish, Fish is good for O and B as well, but that's like for blood type A, it's the white fish and it's the chicken. That's the protein that's beneficial for blood type A. But blood type A thrives on being vegans. But of course, we know in this day and age that we do need protein. Okay, so an AB blood type is the newest one, and they can mix and match a little bit. Not to say that every single one of us, all the blood types, can get different dilemmas with their digestive tract if there's too much processed foods or foods. And I just feel like check the list, check your blood type, and check the list. What's the beneficial? They have like avoid food, neutral food, beneficial foods. Just see what you're eating if there is like a thing, and be like, oh, I'm eating a lot of the avoid food. Maybe that's why that's not feeling good in my body. And then maybe just change that out for 40 days, because 40 days is usually a good change, and then you can see if it works.
Where's the list for blood type and what?
Yeah, and that's okay. It's you can find it online, but you know what? I'm gonna find the right one, because there's a lot of people and it's changing it up, and it's not the true one. Dr. Dr. D apostrophe Damo, I think is his name. That site has it, but of course you have to buy his books to get the lists, right, and stuff like that. But I have the book, and I think they have the book here in the library. I'm happy to share. Yeah, if you're interested. I know you know it's A, because we've done this before.
Yeah.
But it's always good to rally back and see what's going on. So if we're eating the wrong foods for the body, no wonder we lack in vitamins and minerals and nutrients, and we're like, wow, okay, I crave this. I crave nothing but ice cream because your body is lacking calcium, who knows? Or I crave nothing but yogurt, hopefully, and because we're lacking calcium, right? Or in D. Or maybe we're lacking, food that can break up antioxidants in our body. We'll come to that later with the superfoods, but and so then we crave that, so we balance it out. One thing to clear, okay, there was one thing on the list on the PDF, but I'm not going to open it back up, but sometimes to clear if we eat food that feels like mucusy building for us, or when you eat a food and you notice like then maybe it was too much carbs in that food for us to process at one time. Yeah. Okay, we have a few juices that can help to balance that and to break that up, because that would be candida. We're not supposed to talk about that today, but we'll talk about that in next one again. But there's some few juices, because I want you guys to hear these juices, because we haven't talked about, can I drink juice on this cleanse? Yes, you can have juices, but with no sugar, right? And the best juices that I can recommend is dark cherry juice for aches and pains. It helps with arthritis. Pure cranberry juice, organic, helps to break up candida, overgrowth of yeast in the body. Pomegranate, just pure pomegranate juice. It's the newest thing that came out. I love pomegranate and pomegranate juice. It feels like it pulls out things. Now I heard somebody mention that it is the one juice, it's the one fruit that can help to break up the plaque in our arteries. Can help with that. Yep. I mean, it's probably not gonna. I don't know how much, or we can't overdose. We're talking like a small sip, nothing too big, because that might be too much. Antioxidants from these juices: blueberry juice, vitamin C, and also dark. Those are what's that? 5 dark juices. Organic, pure juice. You mix it with water. You take one little part of the juice, and then maybe 2 or 3 parts of water, because these are strong juices when they come in the bottle, the glass jars, and they are very good to have to clear out anything that we feel have. Please do your research. I'm just here to bring up topics to okay, try this, try that, eat this, eat that, maybe not, maybe see if that works better, or maybe this works better. But we are here for these 21 days to break off processed foods once and for all. Bye-bye. And if we buy something in the store and we don't know what the ingredient list is, we always check the ingredients. If we don't know what it is, we probably should not put it inside our body.
Can't read the ingredient, don't get it.
Yeah, don't get it. If you can't read it, don't get it. Yes,
Don't know what it is.
there you go. And that's my spiel for today. Please let me know. Samantha, Colleen, do you have any questions?
Just gotta keep going.
Keep going, and we keep eating. One thing is that sometimes, one thing I think, okay, with this food thing, and especially for us who are on the smoothies, and in general too, when we're like, oh, Whole Foods, we need to eat. We need to eat regularly. We need to eat food so that the body can digest and metabolize and feed our muscles, ligaments, tendons, brain, heart. Because if we don't eat, then everything slows down in the body because the body holds on to the nutrients and like, I don't know when the next meal is coming, so I don't think we're gonna use up anything. So let's just store it like here or somewhere or here or who knows where to use later.
I have a good idea.
Yes.
For a snack. My daughter Kristen just made, it's lentils, and I think she soaked them in it might have been chicken broth, which is allowed.
Allowed, yeah.
And then,
all the broth, so good.
And then there was tahini added to that, which is allowed.
Yeah.
And maybe some coconut milk, which is allowed. And I think she soaked them raw, and then she made them into patties, and she air fried them.
Oh, good.
So we have that as a snack.
Oh, nice.
And out of the air fryer, of course, they're hot and they're most delicious. And we put mustard on them. And then she made some kind of tahini sauce as well to dip them in.
And it was delicious.
But the flatter they are, the better they are. Some of them were kind of fat and then they're really dry.
Yeah.
And then she air fried them, which you can, I don't know, it's online.
Yeah.
Like if you,
oh, good. Well, that's the thing. Be creative. Because sometimes we get so stuck in our ruts of the food that we eat over and over and over again. And sometimes the body is happy with that. It's like, okay, I know exactly what to do with this. And it goes in and out very easily. But sometimes we need things like this. Okay, I'm going to try those. Be super creative. For you who are on this 21-day journey, make changes. Bring in foods that you know, but maybe you haven't eaten for a while. Mix them up and do those recipes. There's so much out there. There's so many.
Yeah, there really is once you start looking.
Okay.
Okay, the weekend.
Happy weekend. I'm going to say happy weekend to Zoom friends and the Zoom call. And thank you to Bunny and Marilyn. And thank you to Samantha and Colleen. And we'll carry this Zoom call over to Tuesday at 11 o'clock. And it will be listed as well. So have fun catching up. Okay.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.